Welcome to Project Pro Code Recipes. In this video, we are going to learn on how to apply categorical boosting for classification using Grid Search CV. So this is my code snippet over here. I have copied this code and I have pasted that in my Jupyter notebook. I'll explain to you the code over here as well as run this for you. So let's get started. This is my code snippet over here. I'll explain to you about categorical boosting as well as random search CV. So when we are performing a first of all category, there are two or three types of model. One is linear modeling and non-linear modeling. In non-linear modeling, we come across boosting model and bagging models. So what are bagging models? Models such as decision tree, random forest are bagging models. What does a random forest do? It basically averages out the total score of different predictors. We get an average score from all the different predictors. If suppose one is predicting very high, maybe it is overfitting. Other is predicting other predictions are very poor. Maybe it is underfitting. It is going to combine them all and do an average score for us. Whereas boosting is a method of sequential learning. Basically, after each iteration, the second model that we fit tries to correct the mistakes of what the previous has done. That's why we get a much better result as compared to bagging models. And many of the competitions are generally won by these boosting models, such as categorical boosting, uh, uh, extreme gradient boosting, XGB, and GBM, light GBM. Apart from these boosting models are much faster as compared to those conventional bagging models and provide a much more arrays of parameters to customize them and to hyperparameter tune them. Now we are in this model. We are in this video. We are going to learn about categorical boosting. So as the name suggests, it helps us. It is made specially for categorical type of data sets. So it has inbuilt encoders which perform statistical operations on your categorical variables and encodes them to the best method using the best method possible, and then they perform boosting operation on them on the on the complete data set. So basically you don't have to worry about the categorical values, as it does everything for you. But remember, it only works on categorical values, so you need to convert. So basically you need to convert them. Basically you need to convert those numericals to categoricals too in order to apply the categorical boosting model. In this video, we are also going to apply random search CV for hyperparameter tuning. So basically there are three types of tuning methods: random search CV, Bayesian optimization, and grid search CV. As grid search CV makes possible combinations of each make possible combinations of each and every parameter that we provide. uh, uh, Contradictory to that, random search CV randomly selects different parameters and combine and makes a combined array which is going to be used as hyperparameters for my model. So basically random search CV works on the principle of randomization, that a random selection can give a much better result as compared to a sequential selection. So in this video we're going to work on a classification problem using this categorical boosting as well as this random search CV. So now let's get started with the codes. So from sklearn I've imported data sets. Now we all know that sklearn have pre loaded data sets. I'm going to use iris dataset. I'm going to use my load wine dataset in this. Now from model selection, train, test, split, in order to split my model into training and testing set, so that I can train on my training model and then test the accuracy of my model by using this testing dataset. Now from model selection, I need to import randomized search CV. So from SciPy statistic, I need to import uniform as sp underscore rand float. Now I've also imported random integers using sp random integers. Now categorical from cat boost. This is not a sklearn module, so you need to first install. Okay, you need to first install because it doesn't comes with preloaded with your sklearn libraries. So first you need to install pip install categorical boosting. Okay, now from cat boost I've imported cat boost classifier. It will import everything for you from cat boost classifier to cat boost regressor. So now data sets, so dataset dot load one, I have loaded my data set. Now split my data set into into the feature variables and the target. So y is equal to dataset dot target and x is equal to dataset dot data. Now I'm applying train test split. So I'm keeping my test size to be 25% of the total data set by using test size is equal to 0.25. It gives me four outputs, that is my training, uh, x train and y train, then x test and y test. Now I'm uh, defining my model categorical boosting classifier and then parameters. So what are my parameters? I'm just passing three parameters. You can go to categorical boost cat boost classifier documentation to know the more parameters so that you can hyperparameter tune them as per your wish. Now depth. So as it is a tree based model, categorical boosting model is also a tree based model. So depth means that the total number of features that I want at the end of each end of each node. Depth means the total number of features that I want in order to split to split my node. So the maximum number of depth it is the maximum learning your model does from the data set. Learning rate I'm just passing a random float integer. Iterations. So how many iterations do I want to perform? So I have passed iterations would be between 10 to 100. So it will randomly generate an integer between 10 to 100. It will randomly generate a learning rate and depth. So randomize search CV. Now estimator, you need to pass the model name. Now parameter distribution should be the parameters. CV crossfold is equal to 2. I am passing 2 crossfold iterations. Iteration, I want to perform 10 iterations and n jobs is equal to -1. So n jobs means basically the total number of parallel processing that you want to do. If I pass n jobs is equal to 5, it means it will do 5 parallel processing at the same time. Whereas if I pass n jobs is equal to -1, this means it will do the total number, the maximum number of parallel processing that it can do. For example, if my computer is an octa-core computer, it will do 8 parallel processing. So, one more thing, the number of n jobs doesn't affect the accuracy of my model, so always keep it to the maximum. Random dot fit. So x underscore train and y underscore train. Now I have written this general print statement. This random dot best estimator will give me my best estimator. Random dot best score will give me my best score, and random dot best parameters will give me my best parameters. So you can see it perform 47 iterations, and after that, as I use the best estimator was categorical boosting, so the answer will be the same. Now the best score is 97%, okay, from all such parameters. Then depth, what should be my depth? My depth should be 8, iterations should be 48, and learning rate should be 0.1539. So this was all about codes in this video. For more industry relevant projects, you can visit our website, and for more code recipes like this, you can visit our website as well as our YouTube channel. You can also use this click here function to submit your request for your customized recipe in case you don't find it on our website. Thank you, and the URL for the code in this video is available in the description below.